You're watching VTV.
Ladies and gentlemen, 2 days ago we were still receiving some isolated reports from towns and cities still not touched by this dreadful disease.
Jake. I thought you were supposed to be the best guide in these parts.
The only one I saw, I got. You know, it's strange. The hunting's been lousy lately. I haven't seen a deer in a week. Even the squirrels are scarce. Well, I can see you've been busy. Do you think you're overdoing it a bit?
Huh. Since when?
Well, it just seems to me, since those kids have been out here, you've been trying to impress.
Don't be silly. Besides, they're leaving today.
All the more reason to keep busy. Keeps your mind off things. Where are they, anyway?
Took their gear to the plane.
Well, we gotta get out of here. It's getting late. Seriously, Sarah, they're a nice bunch of guys. Especially that Eric. Seems to like you a whole lot. Where'd you say he was from? Didn't he say his father worked for, Well, come on. You know, once they leave, maybe we ought to fly into Pine Creek. Do some shopping? Go out to town, kick up our heels a bit. What do you say? Do you a world of good.
I hate town. You know that.
You know, Sarah, Since those young fellas have been here the last 4 weeks, I've been doing some thinking. Mostly about you and your future. When the old man was alive and... Dad. And you were younger. It seemed right and proper that we should live out here in the cabin. But now that he's gone, and you're pretty near grown up, well, I just don't think it's good that you should be out here this far away from people. You ought to be in town, around your friends. You even have a boyfriend like that, Eric. You ought to think of settling down. Marrying. Mothering up a family. Besides, what with that new twin engine out there, I gotta be spending more time building up the business.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm really gonna miss this place. Especially the peace and the quiet.
Too quiet for me.
You think so? I don't know. All that research we did at the lab is nothing compared to this field work.
Yeah, I know what you mean. You really make out all right up here, don't you? Hey, can I take that up here?
To each his own. I just want to get back to civilization.
Oh, I don't know. It's not so bad out here. What are you so anxious to get back to anyway, huh?
A hot shower, comfortable bed, a stereo, a girl.
Aha! Therein lies the answer. Women! Ah, yes.
Oh, there's Jake now.
Women, women. The soft, warm touch of someone that doesn't belong to you. Well, looks like a good day for flying, huh? Yeah, it's clear enough to get us there. You guys got your stuff together? How about those instruments? Okay, let's go. You said you had some flying time then. Want to ride up front with me?
Sure.
Eric, let's go.
Goodbye, sir.
Bye.
Baron N8991 Mike, calling Hightower. Hightower, this is 91 Mike. Sam, are you there? Come on, Sam, we're 10 miles northeast of you. What's happening?
Something wrong?
Sam's probably asleep. We'll buzz him. Hey, that was Sam. I don't know what all the waiting's about. Come on, Sam, what's going on? Have you been drinking or something? Jake, listen. Don't land here. Whatever you do, don't land. Go back. Just go back. Sam, have you lost your marbles or something? I'm not sure what happened. The people are dropping like flies. I wasn't here when it happened. Get hold of yourself, man. Look, I just flew in from the ranger station further south. They're dead, I tell you. All dead. It's like the plague. I'm so sick. I don't know if I want to make it myself. I can't talk much longer. Now listen, you hold on. I'm going to bring this down in 1 minute. Well, the guy's got to be kidding, right, Jake? I hope so.
I don't know. The man sounds serious to me. What if he's telling the truth?
We'll just have to find out. Sounds like some weirdo to me. I don't like it. Right in the middle of the runway. My radio won't reach tall pines. We'll go in at Bear Creek Lodge. Gas there, and maybe a radio rig.
Contact someone and find out what's happening.
There's a radio in the lodge. When this place is open, they keep gas here for the summer season. They usually keep it in that far hangar. Wait a minute. You knew there wasn't going to be anybody here and there may not be any gas? Yep. Well, then what are we doing here? Here's a college boy. Well, that's just fine. Just great. We could have been halfway home already, and here we are, out in the boonies. That's Sam. Now, there's some kind of nut. Stunt he pulled on the runway. That just doesn't...
I don't know, Andy. It didn't sound like a stunt to me.
Well, maybe it was, maybe it wasn't. But all we can do is find out, right? Come on, let's go. How do they get gas up here anyway? They're wealthy. Filthy rich is the word. They buy their own gas up here every summer. Keeping those barrels over there. Empty. Not a drop anywhere. You two guys, check the other hangar, will you? That wasn't a wise move, was it? We should have landed at Hightower anyway. Now look, I don't know what's going on here, but I'm not taking any chances. Sam's not the kind of guy that puts anybody on. Jake, before, it sounded like you had something against rich people. Why do you ask? Are you rich, Andy? Did I offend you? Come on, let's go. Nothing. Let's go to the lodge. Hey! 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 No use. You didn't see us. What, is he crazy? Lose it! Going down. I don't believe it. Well, his troubles are all over. Shut up. Come on, let's go. I wouldn't go near it. You saw it, the thing blew up. There's nothing left. I'll go with you. Come on, let's go, James. You two stay here. What about the radio and the spot we're in? That can wait. Wow. This is beginning to get spooky.
I don't like it. The whole thing smells. Doesn't make any sense.
Well, if it did, we wouldn't be here. Obviously. Don't get yourself all uptight. First, it's like a tomb in here. I can think. There's no light switch. There's got to be one around here someplace. Got a match? Yeah. Somewhere. Here we go. Dr. Frankenstein, what are those strange lights in the castle this evening? Oh, come on. Let's open up the curtains. Yeah, good thinking. You take that one, I'll go over here. Wow, quite a place. Sure beats Jake's palace, huh? Yeah. Hey, there's the radio. Hey, this is quite a rig. You gotta be able to get a couple places with it. What do you think? You know how it works?
Yeah, I know how it works, but first we gotta find the generator. I'll have a look outside.
Not much further. I've hunted this swamp. We ought to be able to see it right over there.
Okay. We're in luck. I found it. It worked. Here, come on, let's get this thing going. Okay. Well, at least something's going right. Hey, that's not the radio. What on earth is that? It's a red light. Where's it coming from? Hey, it's moving. It's still there. See what it is. Oh, so I should go, huh? Come on. On second thought, let him. Radio. Listen to that. It's gone. Just disappeared. Just incredible. No, we both saw this thing.
I mean, the question is, where did it come from? What was it?
Had to be a reflection of some sort. The window's right over here. What was that?
What? I didn't hear anything.
Have you flipped out too? You didn't hear that?
Oh, you mean this?
Oh, come on, will you? I mean, first that guy at the airport, and then the plane blows up, and now you playing games. This is all starting to get to me. I tell you, somebody's trying to put us on.
It's very possible. But on to what?
This is VE4JA Anderson. Come in.
What is your location?
205 miles northwest of Hightower. Who is this?
It is not important. We are just checking our equipment.
Well, I see you found the place. And the radio.
Pilot was burned with the plane. It was really terrible. Nothing we could do.
Did you get anything?
No, just a lot of static. Something a lot stranger happened here. We were just about ready to try the radio when we noticed a red light on the wall over there.
Careful, Andy. They're going to find out a little hard to believe.
Well, tell them. Then it went from the wall to the fireplace, and it ended up over here. When did you two get back, anyway?
Well, we just got here. Why?
Somebody had to put it there. Being as there's nobody here but the four of us.
What, have you been drinking or something?
No, Andy's right. It's not our imagination, that's the truth.
Well, let's forget the red light. Let me at that. We're going to get some answers to this whole thing.
VE4HQ, this is VE4TR. Come in, please. VE4HQ, this is VE4TR. Come in, please. CQ, this is VE4TR. Come in, please. CQ, this is VE4TR. Come in, please. Anybody?
I can hear you.
Who and where are you?
What's the matter anymore?
What do you mean, what's the matter? What's going on out there? What's happening up at Hightower near you?
It's all over. There's just a few people left, and they're going fast, very fast.
First Sam, then the crash, and now this. And don't forget the red light.
VE4JA, this is VE4TR. Come in. VE4JA, this is VE4TR. Sarah, can you hear me?
This is VE4JA. Yes, I can hear you. Jake? Where are you calling from?
Bear Creek Lodge. Is everything okay up there?
Of course everything's okay. But what are you doing at the lodge? You're late. It's going to get dark soon.
I'll explain later. We're leaving now. Give me some lights on the way in. VE4TR, clear.
reports of complete communications blackouts along the northern beltline of the United States and points further north, extending into areas as far north as Hudson Bay in Canada. Similar incidents have been reported in Buenos Aires and in Punta Arenas, Argentina. An epidemic of unknown origin has claimed the lives of some 5,000 people. Scientists and medical experts from all over the globe have not been able to diagnose the disease, as they are unable to get within 100 miles of the infected area. Here in Waterloo, we've had our own troubles, reports of transmission failure with our own station. Many of you normally listening to WCNK may not be able to listen to our present programming. FCC and other official Washington sources have been unable to explain any of it so far, possibly because they are unable to reach anyone, including us.
You have to do something. Can't just sit here out in the middle of nowhere. Damn radio, nothing's happening.
Wish we had more to go on. Anything. Sarah, have you got a map of this area?
Yeah, I'll get it for you. We're right here.
High tower is here. The lodge must be right about here. Is that right, Dick? Yeah. Tall Pines is further south. Rhinelander. It takes in quite an area.
Well, what kind of disease is it that can take an area that large?
Those towns are far apart. There's nothing in between them but wilderness.
Well, whatever this thing is, a carrier could spread it with him wherever it goes. All it takes is one person. Or it could be carried in the air through food.
You keep talking about disease. The red light, that's a disease, huh? Come on, you're spinning your wheels.
No. It's a lot more than that. I mean, that red light, that was for real. Look. Now, look. All we've heard from so far are these little dinky towns, right? These remote areas. I mean, there is no question of what is happening here. Flying saucers, UFOs, whatever you want to call them, extraterrestrial beings. No, it's right here in the book.
Oh, shut up, you idiot. It's getting thick in here.
Go on, Stan. You're a scientist. You're up on this scientific stuff. Let's hear this theory of yours.
If it wouldn't be for that red light you saw, it would make more sense.
Are you really sure about that red light?
Would I kid you? Now look, I mean, the evidence is overwhelming. You can find it every place.
Okay. Listen to this.
Photinia. Pronounced Photinia. Evergreen and deciduous shrubs or small trees, native in Asia, belonging to the, this is very important, rose family. What happened here, see, is that this huge red rose, this gargantuan, behemoth, humongous Photinia, after having devoured the entire eastern seaboard and half of the state of Florida, rose up and blotted out the sun, so that the entire earth was bathed in this red, rosy, if you will, light.
So, see, I told you. You slipped out, I tell you.
No.
I'm taking a walk.
So Andy here, and myself, being men of science, we're fortunate enough to witness this phenomenon in a small way over there at the lodge. Well, so much for the red light. I mean, what's so hard about believing that we're not the only ones in this universe? I mean, poor us on our little planet Earth. Come on, think, man, think. What can be out there? All that came within close range of them, spaceships, got sick. Sick to their stomachs. Just like Sam. And the guy we got on the hammock, he was sick too, right?
I read about it too, Stan, but they didn't die.
Maybe they just didn't get close enough to the UFOs. And besides that, most of the sightings have been in these rural and remote areas. Just like here, huh? Say, whatever happened to that old short wave we had around here?
It's around, but I don't think we have any batteries for it.
Well, we got some batteries. They're packed outside in our gear. I'll get them for you.
Good. Meanwhile, I'll try the rig again. VE4SR, this is VE4JA. Come in, please.
Sarah. Hey, Sarah. It's a nice clear night out tonight. Let's say we go for a little walk. We might even see something. I mean, it's got to be warmer out there than it is in here, right?
Thanks, Stan, but I really don't feel like it.
What's the matter? You got a headache or something? Oh, I know. Eric, right?
Of course not.
Well, wait just a minute. That shortwave rig you were talking about a little while ago, I think I'd like to check it out. You know, look it over, see if it works. Keep busy, you know what I mean?
I'll get it for you.
All right.
But it usually doesn't work without batteries.
Yeah, I know that.
Are we reaching the Andersons?
Yes, this is Jake Anderson, down near Bear Creek. Who are you?
Anderson, yes. How are you?
How are we? Listen, who is this? Where are you located? What's going on out there? We haven't been able to reach anybody.
Yes, there has been some trouble. It is difficult to make transmissions.
Jake, it sounds like the voice I got before.
Did we reach you this afternoon? That is my sister. Can you hear me? Please, who is this?
You see? I told you. They're here.
I found them. We got a couple to spare, too.
She's got a voice on the radio. Sounded like the one I got before when you were gone.
Is there anything on the radio now?
No. It's completely dead. Give me those batteries. Let's get this shortwave working. Take this antenna over to the ham rig and attach it. You know how. Now we ought to be able to get something from somewhere. Not a sound. Not a sound from anywhere.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Channel 9's late night viewing program, Post-Sermonette. After you've watched Father Cooligan give the good word of the day and have saluted the flag and watched the Marines land at Iwo Jima, we're here to keep you company until the test patterns come on at 5 a.m. Hey, has it been a crazy day around here? In fact, everywhere in the world. Remember when if a little green creature came to your door, it was probably a Girl Scout selling cookies? Well, that's all changed. Today, all over the world, there have been UFOs sighted and other strange occurrences, strange diseases have popped up. And just so you won't think that the local area has been left out of the action, we have two very interesting guests today here to talk about that. Miss Rosemary Murphy and Mr. Alfred Duncan of Boulder Junction. Now, both claim to have sighted UFOs, and Mr. Duncan, in fact, claims to have boarded one of them and had a nice little chat with a man from, where did you say he was from?
Uranus. That's where they told me they were from.
Uranus. Before we get to Mr. Duncan's story, let's hear from Mrs. Murphy. Mrs. Murphy, would you tell us just exactly what you saw?
Oh, well, you see, I was walking down the road. I was going to go visit my friend, Mrs. Sanders. You know, that's about a mile from my house. Well, I looked up, and I could hardly believe my eyes. There was this thing just traveling real slow right over me with all of its bright lights just shining down. These colored lights just blinking on and off. Oh, I was just scared right out of my wits.
Are you sure you didn't have an early visit from Santa?
Oh, no, I'm quite sure. Now, if you ask me, with all the trouble that's going on in the world, I think that the cause is these flying objects. Now, I don't know where they come from, but with all the astronauts that we're sending up there, and those rocket ships and everything, well, I think that they're just getting mad at us. That's what I think.
Okay. Well, before we come back and find out what Mrs. Murphy's been putting in her chowder, let's switch to Mr. Duncan and find out what his experience was. Mr. Duncan?
Well, I was driving down this road in my pickup truck, and I hears this funny noise, like a humming. So I slows the old truck down a little bit, and the humming gets louder. So I stops the truck, and I look out the window. And here's that little spaceship, right there. Wasn't very big, but it was bigger than I thought they were. So I tried to start this darn old truck of mine and get out of there, but the truck won't start.
Where do these people come up with all that stuff?
I don't know, but I wouldn't call them nuts. No one's come up with an explanation for the blackouts or the disease. And look at that guy up there. He's so straight, I can't believe he could make up a story like that.
I was just standing there watching, can't move. Then a couple of fellers come out of there. They start waving at me. Well, I figure, at my age, I got nothing to lose. So I go right up to them.
How about that?
Well, find anything? Nothing wrong in here. Not in our equipment. Something is blocking transmission from the outside. Phones don't won't work. Nothing works. Must be a major power failure somewhere.
Well, fancy meeting you out here.
You're lucky I didn't shoot you. That green jacket making those noises. I've never seen it so quiet in these woods. I haven't even seen a squirrel, or a bird, or anything.
Yeah, me neither. Well, here we are. Alone, together, in the woods. Where's Eric? Wouldn't want to mistake him for a moose.
He wouldn't come. Said he didn't believe in killing animals.
That's so.
What he doesn't seem to understand is we have to go hunting instead of grocery shopping out here.
Well, at least we don't have to fight the crowds, right?
Right. Don't have any crowds to fight at all. You know, you've been coming up with some pretty interesting explanations for what's happening.
Yeah. It's beginning to make more and more sense as I put things together.
Right. Guess what I found?
Let me guess. The source of the red light.
Better than that. A snowmobile. With a full tank of gas.
So why don't you go take a ride on it?
It's another step closer to civilization. Look, we gotta get out of here. We could just get to someplace to contact my old man. He'd get us out of here quick.
What makes you think you'd make it?
Look. According to Stan's calculations, disease has already spread halfway across the United States.
Where does he get all this stuff?
I don't know. But I guess in all this confusion,
Gotta start someplace.
Hey!
Listen! I got something.
Hey! What does that do to the theories, huh? I told you we were gonna be all right. Just listen to that.
You know, Andy, this might be right.
Sure, go ahead, man.
What's going on?
Hey, sir! We got a station. Listen to this music.
Sure, Stan.
Oh, we just got it about 2 minutes ago.
Hey, that proves somebody's alive out there.
What are you getting all excited about? You got one station here. I mean, what does that prove? Come on, Stan.
It's the only thing we've gotten so far.
Hey, don't touch that. You'll lose it. Listen. See? I told you. I told you.
wait a minute, Andy. It's the same song. It's playing over.
Why not? Turn on the air.
Well, they normally don't play the same song twice in a row.
Well, it was nice while it lasted. Wonder where it came from.
It's as though we're back where we started. You have your choice. Beans or canned peas.
Well, I'm getting out of here, one way or another.
Just liable to do something foolish. Don't you think either of you two should try and stop him?
He just found the snowmobile. I wouldn't put it past him to try and leave on it.
Not that harebrained. Here's some coffee. Enjoy it. We don't have much left.
Well, I think things are finally beginning to fall into place here.
Well, I wish they'd fall into place for me. I've heard these theories before.
Well, let's hear them again. Got all kinds of things underlined in here. Okay. Try this for openers. In Riley, Oklahoma, after several people reported sightings, all communication systems in town went dead. Vertical lines appeared on television screen. Oh, that's a good one. In most cases, red lights were sighted in conjunction with the UFO reports. Car motors stopped running. Yeah, remember the plane crash?
Stan, we have no proof. How do we find out what's going on out there?
We gotta get to town somehow. Besides, whoever that is out there, I want to meet him. Face to face.
We have to keep trying the ham rig.
I don't know. Generator's pretty low on gas.
We have to try.
I haven't seen a living thing all day long. I just don't understand it. As long as I've lived out here, I've never seen anything like it.
We didn't see anything either. But Eric just got something on the radio.
Jake, we've got to get to town. Any town, I don't care. We've got to take that chance.
You may be right, Stan. Maybe I should go. That's my plane.
Back to civilization we come. That's what it is. You just keep flying this bird to sanity.
there's somebody out there, and they're fooling around with fireworks.
Oh, come on. Go take it out of the thing.
Oh, no, Barney, I'm not kidding you. There's somebody fooling with fireworks out there.
Okay, I'll go take a little look.
Oh, I think I'm going to be sick.
You turn that damn thing off.
Always spoiling my fun. Now, this little squat box here happens to be our only link with the world out there. Before we got into this mess. Now, if I turn it off now, I may not be able to get it back.
Well, who cares? What if there is someone out there? Doesn't make any difference to me. Not anymore.
Well, look at the bright side. I mean, now you won't have to be away from home so much.
Jake, you gotta do something about the rats in this place. There she is, Miss America. Oh, Jake. Friends with all the furry little forest creatures. Will you knock it off? Shoe polish. It's top drawer stuff, huh? Been something that's been bugging me about you. I mean, what keeps you out here in the middle of the Boone Toolies out in the backwoods? I mean, you strike me as being smart enough to make a go of it in the cities. Why this Davy Crockett bit? I tried to make it in the city. I got out of the Air Force. Couldn't make it. Not for me, anyway. Your old man used to fly bush, right? What happened? How'd he die? How did he meet his maker? What's he say? As if there's any longer any creator to meet. Plane crash. Instrument failure. It happened to anybody, anytime. Nobody's fault.
what happens, that's all. Besides, if it weren't for that insurance money.
Insurance money.
I couldn't have saved enough money in a million years to buy that twin-engine beauty out there.
Don't be a hero, okay?
You take care, Sarah. Keep an eye on her. Stay next to that radio. I'll call you when I get there if I can. Well, good luck. Keep your eyes open. Might see something. What happened to that strong, stoic outdoor type?
Is that what you think of me?
No, of course not. Just a little reminder. You keep your chin up, and everything's going to be all right. Just wait and see.
How are you coming along?
Voice again.
We were cut off before. Communications are difficult. Where are you located exactly?
Manitoba, 205 miles northwest of Hightower. Where are you? And who are you?
Maybe you shouldn't have said that.
You kidding? You gotta find out who this is. All right, keep on talking. Where are you? Tell us.
Far south of you. How many of you are there?
There's 4 of us. Say, what's going on out there? Look, I know who you are. Why don't you clue us in?
Voice. So penetrating. Probing. Don't like it.
Scary. Something about it I can't explain.
It's an alien voice. You can bet your life on it.
Got another cup?
It's like water. We've used the grounds at least a dozen times.
It's interesting.
What is? Coffee grounds?
No. I've been looking at your scribblings. These perimeters are getting larger. They started at both poles. Moving in toward the equator. How did you come up with that? What does it mean?
Got it on the hand, shortwave. You see, when all of this started, which must have been shortly before we were ready to leave Hightower, right?
Okay, Sam was still alive. The next day, we got Rhinelander. There was still somebody there to answer our call. And after that, everything went dead. Well, what I've been doing here, I've been logging all of the places that we could receive from, even though they might have been a little too weak for us to understand. But nevertheless, what they show is that whatever this thing is, it's advancing towards the equator from both poles. That brings me to a very interesting conclusion.
In 2 days. I don't think he's ever coming back.
There is that chance, Sarah.
The more I think about it, we're going to have to make some kind of move ourselves. Or maybe he just had some problems with a snowmobile. I mean, he knows the woods. There's always the possibility that...
Why does he have to be so stubborn? Always taking chances.
Yeah, I should have gone with him. Maybe the both of us would have had a chance.
I think we should just sit here and wait it out. Look, whatever this thing is, it may still go away. Being so remote, we still have a chance.
I don't think I can take much more of this.
Look, the only way we're going to know what's going on out there is to go out there and find out.
Hello, can you hear us?
Yes, we can hear you. Please tell us who you are. We need help. We're completely isolated out here. Middle of the wilderness. There's no food left and there's no way for us to get out of here. Can't you tell us what's going on and help?
How many of you are there in surrounding villages should be safe now according to our reports? Communications are being restored.
Wait a minute, just one more question. What are you doing to me? I have to know! Come on. whole thing sounds like a trap. But come on. We'd be crazy to leave. Look, whatever it is out there that's killing everybody will move in on us as soon as we leave the cabin.
And if we stay, we starve to death. Take your pick.
Made my decision, Eric. I'm going.
I think you're both stir crazy, and it's beginning to affect your judgment. That puts me right in the middle, doesn't it? Damned if I do, and damned if I don't.
First, Andy tries to go it alone. Then Jake tries to go and bring us back help. Now you want to stay here by yourself. Please, if we all don't stay together, there's no hope for any of us.
All right, I'll go. Just remember, this was your idea.
Well, you seem to be doing all right so far.
You call this all right? We're freezing to death. I'm soaked.
Dan, you never did finish telling us about your theories from the North and South Poles.
I don't believe that UFOs come from outer space. I think they come from the inner Earth.
Oh, come on.
Go on.
All right. See if I can explain it. About 8,000 years ago, the planet Mars came within very close proximity to the Earth, even closer than our own moon.
You mean like the comet Kahutek? Just passing us by?
No, nothing like that. See, in this case, Mars stayed close to the Earth for approximately 2,000 years. Now, it's just a fact of science that because of the electromagnetic fields, you just can't have two immense heavenly bodies like that in such close proximity for any length of time. And so, what happened? All hell just broke loose. Now, the inhabitants of Mars, they knew that the end was near, so the only thing that they could do was to get out, make a split. So, the obvious place to go was planet Earth.
But weren't things just as bad here on Earth?
Yeah, they were. It's a good question. During that time, how does the Bible describe it? The period of the seventh seal. It was during this time the great flood, earthquakes, and fire. But you see, this is all irrelevant because the Martians were not interested in the surface of the Earth because through their advanced technology, they had made scouting probes, and they discovered that the interior of the Earth closely approximated their own atmosphere and was very compatible to them. And so, in the words of the old master, Jules Verne, a journey to the center of the earth seemed about the only way out. Better get some more firewood here. Eric, come on. Sarah, you stay here.
Phone rang yesterday. Once. There's nobody on it, though. It's been dead ever since. Everything's dead. Except me. Me. I'm the one that never wanted to die. I wanted to live forever. And I've won. You know that? I've won. I'm the last living creature. I'm the last living thing on the face of the earth. Somebody talk to me, please.
is all that's left.